Hello and welcome to this edition of Phi TV. I'm your host, Brad Swanson. We're coming to you from inside the Florida Capitol. We're joined by Representative Alexander, now Leader Alexander. Representative, congratulations and welcome to Phi TV.
It's great to be here. Thanks for having me.
Well, congratulations. You are the new one of the, are we calling it a co-leader or a leader? How are you guys working it out this year now?
I'm leader designee.
Leader designate. Okay, so Leader D is what we call you.
Yes, sir.
All right. So tell us a little bit about what it's like to lead the caucus in a minority standing, but still advocating for all the goals and values of your party, and also for advocating for your members' bills and things like that. What's that look like?
Well, we're looking forward to the challenge at hand. We understand the landscape, but we're focused on making sure that we have the resources in place to communicate our message. I oftentimes tell folks that I've never seen a football team or a basketball team win a game if you never had the ball. And so we have to go on offense to make sure that the people of our state recognize the value-added proposition of what we bring to the table, and that our votes are reflective of that representation, and that we actually walk the walk and talk the talk. We have some amazing, gifted, talented people in our caucus that speak to the everyday values of the people of the state of Florida. You cannot teach what you do not know, and you cannot lead where you do not go. And I believe that we are positioned and primed to take it right to our communities to help them understand why it matters to have more balance in the state government that we have and that we move forward.
So when we talk about that balance, you know, when you in your caucus disagree with House leadership, you know, that makes the front page. Talk to us about some of the ideas that parties work, both parties work bipartisanly on, and how do you work with Speaker Sprowls in those scenarios?
Well, I think it comes down to credibility and trust. You know, I don't talk out both sides of my mouth, and I've never once in this process compromised my values as a member of my caucus. But I've been able to be pragmatic in my thinking, to speak truth to power, and to recognize that these policies have a direct impact on people. Not necessarily unintended consequences, but real consequences. And so I look forward to working with Paul Renner, who will be leading his class during the same time that I'm leading. We have a great relationship. I'm very transparent with him. He's very transparent with me. And we're going to find those things that we can work on together so that we can move our state forward.
Yeah, that'll be a neat partnership. We know Speaker D. Renner.
And he's a Jaguar fan.
And he's a Jags fan. That's important. You're a Jags fan.
I'm a Jaguar fan.
Okay. All right. Well, now that you guys might be hiring Tim Tebow, there, you might bring a few Gators along with you guys. All right. So that might answer the next big question. And I know we're going to have you back on Phi TV as we're in the midst of a future session coming up. Committee weeks are just around the corner with the early session. But we're going to ask you one final important question. When you're not fighting for the free world or free Florida or your constituents, how does the leader relax? What do you like to stream? What do you like to watch on Netflix? What do you like to watch on Prime? What do you stream to take your mind off the problems of the world?
I like comedies. I like watching whatever my wife wants to watch, because a happy wife is a happy life. And of course, I like golf and just reading books and listening to good music and spending time with my kids.
Well, the internet's going to be there to get you as much of that as possible, but definitely, hopefully, we distract your kids a little bit to give you and your wife a little bit of time.
Well, I appreciate that, and looking forward to further conversations with you, and looking forward to all the great work that your organization will be doing.
Well, thanks for spending time on Phi TV after this momentous occasion, now that you are the Leader D, and we look forward to having you on soon.
Thanks so much.
Thanks so much. That's all the time we have for this episode of Phi TV. Make sure you hit us up for more great interviews like this one by hitting us up on our social media. And for now, thanks for tuning in.